The Mechwarrior 5 Clans DLC Trials of War is live, and so is the latest update, adding some free features to the game. Let's talk about all the different things that were added in this latest patch, as well as the game balancing and game improvements. Hi friends, I'm TTB. Welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Clans News. Guys, before I get into anything right here, really quick, really important. The game is currently on sale on Steam. All editions, including the DLC, all of it is 20% off. So if you want to jump into the new DLC at what I think is now a fair price and fair value, then hop on over there and go grab it. It should be off 20% over on all the platforms. Now then, Mechwarrior 5 Clans Trials of War is available now, and with that they released, as announced, a free update including a new difficulty setting and 8 new Omnipod sets, plus bug fixes and improvements. New features: we will get the new Trueborn difficulty that will push our Mechwarrior skills to the extreme. Careful planning and execution will be critical to our success. That is nice, that is well formulated. What I would like to see here is what exactly does Trueborn difficulty change. My guess is it's gonna amp up enemy accuracy, aka chance to hit you, while also amping up enemy health, aka either like how much health they have or how much damage reduction they get against you, because we've showcased a couple of times already that in the training grounds you're fighting against recruit enemies, but as soon as you get into the campaign and later on, these enemies get up to a higher level, up to elite, and that basically means that they take a lot less damage. What took like 2 alpha strikes to kill now may take 3 to 4. So that being said, that is gonna give us a different and new, more challenging experience. That is nice to have. New Omnipods. We get 8 new Omnipod sets. The Arctic Cheetah, Kid Fox, Shadowcat, Viper, Hellbringer, Mad Dog, Gargoyle, and Direwolf. For all the packs, for all the mechs excluding the Mad Dog, it's gonna be the P Omnipod set. For the Mad Dog is going to be the S Omnipod set. The Simpod menu has been improved. Missions are now going to be sorted by the mode: campaign, the new horde mode, arena, also new mode, and training missions. Clients can now take over AI mechs via the command wheel, and there is an added abort mission option in the pause menu when you are playing campaign missions. So you can quit the mission from there and return to Mission Central to edit loadouts rather than just loading a previous save game. Also, there is improved filtering now in the science lab. Finally, we can actually use the filters, and they will be filtered by all energy, ballistic, missile, and other. Issue fixes for co-op. Trueborn difficulty has been added. Version mismatch notification happens when players play on different builds of the game and attempt to connect, so you will get a message that says, hey, you're in the wrong version of the game, go patch your game. Several issues when clients would leave during trial of position have been fixed. AI spawns and rare case where the host's weapons were disabled also fixed. Client issue where the Shilone and Jagatais would not replicate properly in gameplay and sequences also fixed. Client issue where a sequence will not play in the evasion begins also fixed. Fixed with voices in the past. Bunker door cannot close anymore before everyone exits. Chainfire could get stuck on the weapon groups menu. Nope, also fixed. Weapon group mapping would not save after loading into gameplay, also fixed. Changes to ignitions apply now. Mech arms may get misaligned, that's also fixed. In Hold the Line, there was a bug that could close off the mission area before all players have left, that is fixed. Formatting issues with player names listed on the HUD are fixed now when you're starting missions in co-op. Co-op bug fixed where the leaving mission area countdown would not properly count down, which of course would end the mission for all of you, so that's a nice fix. And another bug fixed where pilots sometimes were assigned pilots would switch after restarting from a mission failure. Platform specific fixes we have on PC. Keyboard and mouse can now toggle aim assist. If you want to be showing the fact that you're totally Desgra, or if you have a disability and you actually need it, which is no joking matter of course, then now you can add in the aim assist to help you aim at targets. Middle mouse will now close the command wheel properly, and there is a cancel order added to the keybind list. On consoles, custom gamepad key bindings are now going to be displayed correctly after you restart the game. Upgrade options could still be selected when techs and scientists were at max level. That has been fixed. And there's a setting bug fixed where if you disabled a swap movement and aim control would not apply until the game is restarted. On PS5, there's a bug fixed so that the options menu properly cycles now when you're pressing R1, and the end user license agreement has been upgraded or updated with, I'm sure, 10,000 terms that nobody ever reads, so okay. Campaign missions. An additional supply cache was added to Scrapyard. Ally pathing when using jump jets en route to Storehouse Delta in No Stone Unturned has been upgraded. Okay. Bug fix. Capture circles were still visible after a capture and redemption. That is fixed now. Tree materials in Trial of Position and the combat arena has been improved. Paris' dialogue Pip in the outskirts of Edo. The video has been updated. Updated the spaceport rep dialogue Pip video in inspection duty. Yeah, remember that was the Claddor lady that all of a sudden is the boss of the spaceport, which makes no sense, so glad they updated that. Updated the ally camo patterns in Baiting the Hook. The floating mine in Boxed In has been moved so that it doesn't float anymore. Gaps in the geometry above the cave entrance in Boxed In has been fixed. Vehicle pathing in the first encounter area of Hold the Line has been improved. Welcome Committee has had the lighting improved. Mission briefing map of Kishikase has been adjusted. The position of the large ship in combat patrol has been adjusted. Remember that giant-ass tanker was kind of floating on top of the water. Fixed the bug where the incorrect campaign mission would unlock in the Simport when completing the Golden Forge and Annihilation. Performance is up next. Everybody always cares about performance because, let's face it, the Unreal Engine 5 is a challenge to work on. It is a powerful engine, but it requires a lot of hand tuning to make sure that it runs as smooth and fast as possible. So we're getting some general optimizations to improve overall game performance, and some rare instances where save files could get corrupted after crashing has been fixed. I had a couple of crashes. I never had any save files going corrupt on me, so still a good fix. Visual effects, the fuel tank explosion effects have been improved, and the smoke VFX of the ultra autocannon weapons has been adjusted. PGI, please be more specific in what that means. I am guessing here, and this is just me guessing, we'll have to test it of course, I'm guessing they have removed a little bit of the smoke so that you can actually see what you're shooting at, which of course is a good fix. Audio mix pass improvements. Yes, this is not a game critical issue. It was just something that was like rubbing you a little bit the wrong way, where like some audio was get played too low or would be too silent or wouldn't have the proper mix to it. So somebody's talking to you through the radio and it sounds like they're right next to you. So yep, good. Mission briefing dialogue lines quality improved. Audio and dialogue quality of all cinematics improved. Mia's lines Invasion Begins, Outskirts of Edo, and Pacification improved. Increased the volume of the cooldown pips, nice, so you can now hear when your weapons are ready and off cooldown. Much better. Improved the audio mix while playing in third-person view. Menu and HUD SFX have been improved. Volume levels of enemy mech SFX has been adjusted. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit louder. Attenuation radius for VTOL explosions adjusted. J. Edgar Flamers volume adjusted. Several mission start sequences have had their audio levels adjusted, and the opening sequence of An Honest Fight has also been adjusted in volume. Plus, fixed the bug where BB's override lines were incorrect, and also improved the time of the BB warning when players are leaving the mission area. BB stands for Bitching Batty, aka your computer that tells you, warning, hot, warning, your engine is melting. Fixed the bug where the overheat sound would persist after completing a mission. Yeah, we've had that a couple of times, so glad that was fixed as well. On the gameplay side, a Simport button has been added to the Mission Central so you can access that more quickly. You don't have to go to the quarters of your crew and try and find the screen for the Simport. Nice. Adjusted weapon recall when firing multiple weapons at the same time. Once again, PGI, you need to be more specific here, friends. What does it mean adjusted? Did you increase it or decrease it? That would be really helpful to be able to say exactly what's going on here. This one is precise though. Streak SRM 6 damage per missile value has been increased from 2.0 to 2.4. I've been saying this ever since we made our little stats spreadsheet. The SRM 6 Streak variant was completely bugged. The Streak SRM 4 was doing more DPS than the Streak SRM 6 because the damage per missile value was off. Single player only. Game now pauses when you're editing in the weapon groups menu. That's actually quite nice, so that means that you don't have to feel rushed anymore when you're changing your weapon groups in single player. Flight and rotation of Sokos adjusted, making the fights more balanced. Also probably means that we don't see the rotato potato anymore, unfortunately. Reduced rotation and chances of stuttering during flight. Yes, there we go. Fixed the bug where the active probe range upgrade research was not functioning properly. Fixed the bug where missiles could go through a specific spot of the terrain in touchdown. Various issues with the mech models flickering in menus, such as the mech lab and the marketplace, have been fixed. You can now cancel creating a new campaign. Mech selection highlights in the mech lab are now fixed if you're using a gamepad. There was an issue in the mech lab where the mech's materials could break when switching omnipod sets. That has been fixed. The head hardpoint pulse laser on the adder has been fixed. Yeah, if you remember, we were using the flamer with that and you couldn't see anything because the flamer was just flaming directly from your cockpit, so that's fixed. Nice. Fixed the bug where players could not take over an iMech if they died via overheat damage. An instance where the pause menu would break when holding down buttons while loading, also fixed. And there was a HUD issue where the power up prompt and icon would disappear when switching to a powered down mech. That's also fixed. General UI fixes. There's our back button in the select pilot menu. Credit screen background has been updated to showcase cinematics. Nice. Several missions dialogue and briefing lines where the text didn't match the audio has been updated. The selection highlights in the chassis milestone menu are now fixed when you're selecting a new mech. Fixed an issue where the next drop and current mission prompt was not present on the facility screen. Marketplace issue fixed where a model was present on the holotape after selling all the items. Load save file screen header to list the load files instead of save files. Yeah, that is very, very good because that could confuse people. Improved science lab menus to properly sort research items alphabetically. Improve the order of required components in the available research menu to match your available components. And improve the main menu button animations. I mean, the science lab stuff, to me, this is very simple, guys. They were really pressed for time. They gave themselves an extra month of development time and they couldn't get everything done they wanted to get done. So, yeah. Things like that, they just were like, you know what, is this game critical? No. Would it be nice to be in there? Of course, yes, we want it to be in there. We're gonna add it with the next bigger patch. So here it is, that is fine. Fix the bug where the laser duration stats tooltips in the mech lab were not displaying the correct values, and other text fixes and formatting inconsistencies have, as well as typos, fixed. Settings. There was an issue where the option mirror paper door would not apply until restarting a mission. Yeah, I saw that as well. That is fixed. And in localization, the description of the achievement, no room for impudence, has been updated. Cinematic subtitles that were not translated have been updated, and some various localization bugs have been fixed as well. There's also a big list of known issues. Trooper difficulty. If you're using that, the increased enemy shielding stats, remember what I said earlier, mechs on the enemy side will have more health, more hit points, are also being applied now to star mates and allies. So, is that an issue though? If you have like AI star mates, shouldn't they also have extra health? Horde, the new Horde mode. When you're fighting a Horde session, then immediately play a campaign mission, the scan and command wheel cannot be accessed. You can fix that if you just restart the campaign mission via the powers menu, so you just pause, click restart the mission, and it should fix itself. Arena, when you have Trooper difficulty active, already mentioned, enemy shielding stats are going to be applied to all participants, not only the host team, not on the host team. Then map select is missing a button SFX. Damage dealt and kills count damaging or destroying allies. Stop that friendly fire. I see you right there. Don't do it. Friendly fire is Desgra. Winners are not correctly marked in the trial results screen if a melee trial ended in a tie. Also a known issue, clients joining an arena match already in progress where their associated pilot is not a participant will not appear inactive in the trial results screen. In the Monolith Field arena, mechs can get on top or below of a ground level arena barrier plane in certain sections of the map, so it sounds like you can fall through parts of the map or jump through them. Simport, the main screen, is now missing a button SFX, and the marketplace is not properly sorted alphabetically. Okay, well, that's all good though. In case you're wondering what you're getting if you're getting the DLC, I made a full video on that, what you get in Trials of War. In short, we can go over this really quick. Arena mode, where you can play against other players, you can fight against your friends, horde mode where you and your friends go up against endless masses of enemies and you're trying to survive and kill as much as possible. You get 2 new Omni-Mech variants. These are all hero mechs that a lot of people will already know from Mechwarrior Online. The one unique one that we have seen so far that has not been in Mechwarrior Online so far is the Widowmaker Direwolf, which is not Natasha Kerensky's lore variant from the tabletop. It is based on Natasha Kerensky's lore variant from the novels. At least that is what I read in the PGI forums, because otherwise it would have had the same Omnipods as are already in the game. So, new Omnipod sets with all the hero mechs, plus the 8 new Omnipod sets for your existing mechs, and Trueborn difficulty. Available now for, I think, about $15, currently at 20% off. If you want to pick it up, this is the best time to do so. Black Friday week is still going on. Well, there you have it, guys. What do you think of those patch notes? To me, personally, and please let me know if you agree, I am still missing updates on weapon balancing. I'm still of the very firm opinion that ballistics and missile weapons are too weak. I think lasers, energy weapons in general, are in a really good spot. They feel great. Ballistics and missiles don't feel as great yet. I think they need to be buffed to bring them up to spec. But yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your highlights? Are you gonna get the DLC? Let me know in the comment section. Hope this video was helpful to you. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, supporters. Couldn't do it without you. If you want to join Team TTB, check out the join button right here on YouTube, super thanks button in the comment section, or of course the links to Patreon or the merch store listed in the video description.